Here we are. I'm so excited.
Oh, this is going to be
Sandra
fun.
and I have been talking about this, and we've just kind of shared ideas and so many fun things that we can do. This is Sandra,
Yes.
and I'm Jackie, and we're so excited to have you be with us today, and we're going to show you this cute thing. So I'm going to just turn the time over to Sandra because she's got this one.
Yep. I'm going to be the knower, and Jackie's going to be the sewer.
So I'm going to do whatever she tells me that I have to do.
So she gets to operate the sewing machine today. So basically what they kind of asked us to do is just find a little project or something that you could use for your Thanksgiving table. And so table linens. Okay.
Yes, table.
So we come up with this idea, first of all, of maybe some napkins, and then we'll show you a little bit with a table runner. So as far as table napkins go, now I know a lot of us are still, there's a lot of us that still use the linen napkins. Okay.
Oh, really?
There are a few out there. I think
I'm like, ooh, I want to know who you are.
There's a few out there that still do use the napkins a little bit here and there, and that works great too. But they're great for maybe just a little bit of extra decor. Okay. But when you sit down and eat, I probably would go with the paper napkins or whatever.
Right.
Anyway, those are always really fun. So what I've got here is that we just took some fabric. Okay. We went out and we found some fabric that we thought would be really cute to use just for a napkin.
Yes. And I think it's adorable. I think it turned out great. It's just a regular cotton fabric.
Yes, just a cotton fabric. And I took it, and it's an 18 by 18. And I took it, and then I just serged around the edge of it. And I did a rolled hem on my serger. Okay. Now, I understand that there's a lot of people out there that don't have a serger. Can you do a rolled hem on your machine?
Yes.
You sure can.
Yes, you can.
You sure can. So I've got an 18 by 18 piece, and I thought, that's kind of boring. Let's dress it up a little bit. So what I did is I went out onto the internet and I Googled pumpkin clip art. I downloaded a picture.
That's a really cute pumpkin.
And I liked it. I thought it was I thought that would be really cute. And so basically what you're going to do is you're going to do applique.
Okay.
All right. But we're going to take it beyond just applique and putting a blanket stitch around the edge of it. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to just take that. And then I'm going to take, now I used Kimberbell's Peel and Stick.
Okay.
Okay. And you can use Heat and Bond, you can use Steam-A-Seam, you can use
fusible webbing.
Any fusible webbing.
Perfect.
But Kimberbell has a really nice one that they call Peel and Stick. And it comes in sheets, 8 by 12 sheets. So we're going to turn our little Caterpillar light. It's what I'm going to use here, which is absolutely amazing.
It is.
I love mine. It's just great. It's any kind of applique or anything like this, it's great. So, and with this pumpkin, it doesn't matter whether you use it right side or if you turn it over and reverse it.
Oh.
Because it's not lettering. It's not going to matter which direction it goes. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to take my Peel and Stick, and we'll show you how that all works. And I'm going to trace that pumpkin. So I'm just going to trace.
So it doesn't matter what you use, a pencil, pen, or whatever, because you're not going to see it, right?
You just can't use an iron, like a friction pin, because you're going to iron this, and then your markings would go away.
Oh, okay.
So you got to be careful that way. But other than that, no, it doesn't matter. And then when you do cut it out, you don't cut it out on the line. You cut it out.
Oh, just rough cut it.
Rough cut it.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. We're just going to cut it ever so slightly around the edge here. So
you are, one side of this is kind of rough, which is the adhesive part, right?
Right.
And then the other is just like a regular fusible.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so one side has paper, the other side is a little rough, and then this is your fusible side here.
Perfect.
This side is what you're going to fuse, and then once you pull this paper off, that's the the area where you can take it and transfer it and you can move it around on your project.
Okay.
That has it's kind of sticky.
Yeah.
But it's movable.
But yeah.
So that works out really well.
Awesome.
So, and I'm going to put that on the wrong side of the fabric. And I'm going to fuse that on there just like that.
Okay, how long do you leave it on the heat?
Just, you know, just make sure that your edges are fused down. Okay. It might take 30 seconds or so, probably, to make sure that it's fused on there good. And then after it's fused on there, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it out. And by that time, it's going to look like this, okay? So now I've got this, and I'm going to use that as my applique. So basically now I've got this that looks like that, okay? I'm going to peel that paper off of the top of it. And then once you peel it, you'll see that sticky on the back side. Okay. And you can kind of feel how that is sticky like that. And then you can put this on your table runner.
And place them wherever you...
And place it wherever you want. I've got another one here. I'm going to pull it out.
So once you press it on, once you've got it to exactly where you want it, you apply the heat.
Then you put the heat on it.
Okay.
Correct.
But right now it's just repositional. Yep. You can just keep, and it stays onto the fabric.
It stays on there.
Yeah. That's nice.
Okay.
I like that.
And then you go, oh, I don't really like it there. I want it here.
Yeah.
Or, you know, whatever the case may be. Yeah. And you can move it around. And then once you get it in the position where you want it, then you're going to take that to the iron again and press it down.
Now, she's got it done. Look how cute this is.
Are already pressed on there and ready to go.
Those are so cute.
So here's my pumpkins. Okay, and as you can vaguely see, I've drawn some lines on there so that when Jackie does the stitching on this, she's going to know where I want my medium. Okay, so I put those all together. I've got my leaves. They were all in that picture. All of this was in that picture so that I could do this. Now, what we're going to show you here is we're going to do some couching. Okay.
This is so fun.
Yeah. So there's a couple of things that you can use, okay? My first one that I did, I can show you this here. I used a yarn, okay?
So cute.
And I only had a few variety colors of yarn and stuff, but anyway, so I went and found some yarn. So you can see I had a beige and I had a green yarn. So I used a yarn and I just made this look like, you know, give it a little bit of design here.
So it gives it some dimension.
It does.
Right.
It does.
Okay.
Okay. And so then I decided I was going to find something else. So this one here, I used a pearl cotton thread. It's like your embroidery thread. So let me show you what that is. So this is pearl cotton. It's a really small crochet thread.
Is it like an 8? Size 8?
I think this is a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a 5. Yeah. But it's just called pearl cotton. Yeah.
Oh,
you depending on what kind of dimension you wanted to give to whatever design you're doing this. So anyway, Jackie,
that's what makes it so creative, is that you get to do it however you would like it.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's show them how to do some couching.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a couple of things that we found out with this. You do just a regular zigzag stitch is all you need, is just a regular zigzag stitch, okay? But you need your foot to be, so you can, first of all, so you're able to see it. So I found an open toe foot worked really great.
Yes, which is one like this.
Yes.
You want to.
Yep. So we've got this, is just an open toe foot. So that you can see on here, this is a plastic one, they do come metal also. So that way you can see and guide your yarn through your foot, but it has that great little mark on the center here so that you can make sure that your yarn is down the center of the yarn that you're using. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Jackie, let's start with the pumpkin. Okay. How does that sound?
That is awesome.
All right, so I'm going to give you that.
This is so fun. I absolutely love couching. You can actually do couching. This machine has built-in couching designs if you've ever done it that way. It's really fun. This is almost like free motion quilting.
Yes. Yeah.
Kind of?
It is. So you're exactly right, because you're going to maneuver it around.
Did you drop your feet, dogs?
I did not.
So you just did it
Yeah, I just did it regularly.
Let's try and do the big one first. Yep. And did you finish the top?
I did not. I just pulled it out. Go ahead and pull it out. Give yourself a little bit of...
Oh, because then you trim it after.
And then you can trim it afterwards. And I just did maybe 1 or 2 little back stitches at the very first there, and that just kind of secured it. Now you have to adjust your zigzag stitch.
So this one right now is a 1.4 on the length. Do you think that one will work okay?
Yeah.
And the width is 3.5. That's probably a little bit too much.
I think that's a little wide.
So this would probably be a good thing to
test it
before you actually
and
do
that's
this.
exactly right.
So just know that I am just going on this blindly. I haven't, so we'll see what it does. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if you can see that, but I think it actually looks pretty good on as far as our settings go.
This reminds me a lot of just free motion applique. Yeah. What do they call it? Just applique, and then you can just do your designs in just kind of free motion. This is a lot like that, but I like the extra dimension that this yarn or this pearl cotton or whatever you're using gives to your design, even more so than just a regular stitch.
Yeah, I'm going really, really slow. And I think I probably should go maybe on top of the...
Yep, just a little bit. Because
so you don't lose them.
Yeah, you got to make sure that edge is covered.
Okay, look, now I'm getting really confident here, and I'm going around.
Yeah, I thought I think it turned out really
did.
Cute.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love that because you're creating and you're making this your own.